I'm gonna make a pumpkin flan, and it's kind of like a mashup of pumpkin pie and creme caramel. So I'm gonna start with 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 1 can of evaporated milk, 1 can of pumpkin. Just make sure it's pumpkin puree, not pumpkin pie filling. They're completely different things, but they come in cans that look very similar. 1/2 cup of mascarpone. It's gonna make it nice and thick and rich. Just gonna whisk all these together. And when it's nice and smooth, I'm gonna add 4 extra large eggs. So 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And I have maple extract, which really kind of boosts the flavor of maple. 1/2 teaspoon, it's very, very strong. Make sure it's pure maple extract. Okay, 1½ teaspoons of cinnamon, because of course you always have to have cinnamon with pumpkin. And 1/2. It smells so good. And 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. And the last thing is orange zest. And the zest has more flavor than the juice, so I always use it when I can. Just stir it in. And that's basically the custard. I'm just gonna pour it over the maple caramel that's already in the pan. It's just fantastic. Let me tell you how I made it. It's pretty straightforward. I put 3/4 cup of sugar in a small saucepan, poured in 1/3 cup of pure grade A maple syrup, 1/3 cup of water, brought them to a boil, swirling the pan to dissolve the sugar, and cooked the caramel at a low boil without stirring for 8 minutes. When the mixture turned golden brown and registered 230 degrees on a candy thermometer, I turned the heat off, swirled in 1/2 teaspoon of fleur de sel, poured the caramel into the cake pan, and let it cool for 30 minutes. Okay, I'm just gonna pour this mixture on top, and I wanna do it kind of slowly so it doesn't mix in with the caramel. Okay. So now I'm gonna put it in a water bath, which is in a pan. And I'm gonna put water all the way around. Make sure you don't get any water into the flan. And what this does is make sure that the temperature around the custard never gets to be more than 212 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm just using the hottest tap water. Okay, ready for the oven. From here on, it's all about baking and chilling. I'll put the flan in the center of a 350-degree oven for 75 minutes. By then it should be firm, but still slightly jiggly in the middle. And when I put a knife in the center, it should come out clean. Remove the flan from the water bath and put it on a cooling rack. Then when it's completely cool, I'll cover it in plastic wrap and put it in the fridge for at least 3 hours. So the flan is chilled. And now the moment of high drama when I take it out of the pan. Okay, it's thoroughly chilled, which is great. I'm just gonna run a knife right around the outside. How good does this look? There it is, just like that. Whoa. And the caramel's just gonna go all the way around. I think it needs a little orange zest on top, don't you? It's so creamy and absolutely delicious. I don't know, I may have to skip the turkey and go directly to dessert. This is fabulous.